Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know there's more. There's more for you to get. There's more money for you to get. There's more peace for you to get. There's more joy for you to get. There's more love for you to get. There's more sex for you to get. And there's more for you to give. There's more joy for you to give. There's more service for you to give. There's more happiness for you to give. There's more serving, solving, and saving for you to give. Look, you were born genius. You were born epic. Diana, good morning. Glad to have you on here. You were born to change the world in a way that only you can change the world. When your expiration date happens, the world can never be impacted that way again. And I can prove that you're born genius, because you were born genius and you learned to walk. You learned to walk with all the troubles and the problems and the struggle of learning to walk. And you didn't get frustrated. You didn't get disappointed. You never stayed awake at night worrying if you were going to walk or not. You didn't get depressed. You didn't have anxiety. You weren't worried about what everybody else thought. You just learned to walk. You decided, I'm going to walk, and then you did it. That's how you were born, in I Am Enough. And you're walking along the beach of I Am Enough, learning to talk, to walk, to eat, without any rejection, without any embarrassment, all that cool stuff. And then you get caught in the riptide of life, and you get sucked out into the ocean of Am I Enough? And in the ocean of Am I Enough, you're still trying to succeed, trying to make your business work, trying to make your marriage work, trying to make your family work, trying to fix your body and get your body to work. But now you're in the ocean of Am I Enough, and you're getting slammed up against the rocks and sucked under, and you start to drown in the ocean of Am I Enough? And now, where there was doubt, there's fear. No, where there was doubt, where there was confidence, there's doubt. And where there was certainty, there's fear. Where there was boldness, there is limiting beliefs. And the reason people hire me and bring me into their lives is so that I can grab you, drag you back out of the ocean of Am I Enough, up onto the beach of I Am Enough. And I start to resuscitate your lifeless body, your dream lifeless, your destiny lifeless, you succeeding lifeless. And I start to pump you. And you start to spew out the doubt, spew out the fear, and spew out the limiting beliefs that you were drowning in the ocean of Am I Enough? And you start to get up on your feet, and I turn you down the path of success. And you start to sprint down the path of success in a way that you haven't in a long time. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Matthew. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you guys for being here. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. So right now, we start the show every day with gratitude. So I'm going to show you how it sounds, and then I'd like for you to type in your gratitude, and then I'm proud of. I am grateful for my relationship with my daughter. This morning I was being kind of negative and being kind of a complainer, and she's like, yo, bro, how about you straighten up? So I'm grateful for my relationship with my daughter, that she is confident and bold enough to say, hey, buddy, stop feeling sorry for yourself. So I'm grateful for that, and I am enough. I'm proud of the fact that I've raised 4 amazing children. They have work ethic. My 21-year-old is paying his own way. My 16-year-old is in Myrtle Beach playing basketball. He got player of the game. My middle son got player of the game here on a basketball team. It's just awesome, man. I'm proud of how I've raised my kids. Now you start to put in your gradients. Diana, thank you. Thank you, Diana, for being here. I am grateful. And Diana says, I'm grateful for my ability to say no. And I'm proud of myself for not letting negative people stop me from trying to reach my dreams. Bravo, Diana. That's what we're going to talk about today. You've kind of set us up. Thank you for that. That's exciting. Scott Pearson says, I'm grateful for the people in my life. You know, you get to allow who you let in your life. So you should be grateful, because you could exit anybody that's heavy, you should exit them out of your life. All right, now as you're doing your gratitude, you put them in there and your I'm proud ofs. If you've done a gratitude, you should do an I'm proud of now. Let's take some deep breaths. Now these breaths are to create space. The space is where the solution is. Who you're supposed to call next, what you're supposed to do next, what you're supposed to do next for your body. All the answers are in the space that you create, because life starts to crowd you, paying the mortgage, getting the kids to school, taking care of this, taking care of that. You get crowded. Tom says, I'm grateful for both my family and friends who always support me, and I am enough. Good job, Tom. How did your meeting go yesterday with your new client? I'd love to hear about that. So as you're crowded, you forget that you have the answers. And as you take these deep breaths, there's space. Austin Hall says, I'll be grateful when I arrive in Illinois in 8 hours. He's going deer hunting on his property in Illinois. Awesome. The S is silent, I think. I always say Illinois, but then when you're in Illinois, they're like, ooh, the S is silent. Thanks for being here, Austin. I feel respected and honored that you took the time. Awesome. Let's take some breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Bill Huddleston, who just had a mini stroke, says, I'm grateful for all the support of friends and family as I continue my journey towards optimal health. Good job, Bill, and I'm really proud of you for not laying down and being the victim of that, but getting your ass back up and keep moving, buddy. I'm really proud of you. That says a lot about you as a human being, and you're setting a great example for your family. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. In. Let it out. Say, my heart is beating. My heart is beating. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Fabulous. Do you feel the space? Oh man, I feel the space. I love that part of the show. Suzanne the other day told me that when she first started watching me, she hated the gratitude and she hated the breaths. She wanted me to get right to the content. But she started watching and she got addicted to the gratitude and the breaths, and she feels like that's one of the best parts of the show now. So thank you for that encouragement, Suzanne, because sometimes I wonder about that, and I needed that encouragement. Today we're talking about the powers of no. I'm getting treated for something going on in my forearm and something in my knee, all on my left side. And I go to my good friend. Laura Carroll says, I'm grateful that my heart is beating and I am enough. I'm grateful that your heart is beating too, Laura Carroll, because I adore you. My great, awesome, amazing friend, Dr. Alana Goldberg, if you're in the Northern Virginia area, she's a healer and she could really help you. So I'm going to her to get the parts of my body that aren't working fixed. And she has MS, and it's kind of really accelerated in probably the last 7 years. And she says, Michael, I have to say no to stuff because stress causes my MS to act up and stimulates it, and it's really damaging to me. And so I got to thinking about one of the things we need to realize is that we have the ability to say no. Just no. She was talking about she took on this whole business with 15 employees and everything, and it wasn't profitable. It was causing her lots of stress. The building it was in didn't have an elevator. So all these things, she finally had to say, nope, this is not worth it. Now, you don't need to make excuses when you say no. My wife and I have been to some of these 90-minute timeshare things you go to. Give us 90 minutes and we'll give you $200. Watch our 90-minute presentation and we'll give you a trip to Las Vegas, whatever it is. And when we go in, I tell her, Susanna, do not say anything after I say no, we're not interested. Don't make an excuse. Don't do anything. Just be quiet. Because whoever talks after that no loses. Because they're trying to sell me something and they have prepared every excuse or every reason I have not to do it. They have a prepared, anti-excuse. So the guy gets done with the presentation and I'm like, nah, we're not interested. Now he's being quiet because he knows his strategy. I need to say why. And I'm being quiet because I know my strategy. I want to get out of there and get to my vacation. And Susanna goes, because we have kids, and we're stuck there another hour going over these obstacles. So I want to give you permission to say no. Simply say no. Steve Jobs talks about, I'm proud of the things that we said no to as much as I am of the things that we created that were extraordinary. The reason we're able to do extraordinary things is because we said no to these things. So I want to give you permission. Say no to humans that you don't want in your life. Hey, you guys want to go to the beach this weekend? No. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be disrespectful, but you also don't need to give them an excuse or a reason. No. No. There's a period after it. N-O period. No. You could tell your kids no. You could tell your employees no. You could tell your boss no. You could tell your clients no. You could tell yourself, no, Michael, you're not having that cake. No, Michael, you are not laying in the bed for another 30 minutes. You're going to get your ass up and get out on the road and get your win in today. The power of no is just this ridiculous, amazing, epic power that you forgot you had. Now, when you were a baby, you got told no so much that you started saying no all the time. It's time to go to bed. No. Time to take a nap. No. You got to go pee. No. But then, in the riptide of life, you started to think that no was offensive. That saying no to someone was, you had to apologize for saying no. And I want to wake you up, shake you up, resuscitate the no in you, and give you permission to say, no, boss, I can't do that because I'm working on this project. No, boss, I can't do that because my family is my priority at that time. No, boss, I can't. No, wife, no husband, no children, no customer. The art of saying no empowers you. It frees you up. And in Dr. Ilana Goldberg's case, it gave her the ability to stay more healthy because the no freed her up from the stress that would stimulate her autoimmune disease. Do you see what's going on here? When you say no, you're empowering you to be amazing at your yeses. I'm going to say that again. That's really powerful. Listen, wake up. When you say no, it gives you permission to be extraordinary, expand in your yeses. I guess we'll go over the next power of no tomorrow because the time has gone by so fast. So I would love for you to practice saying no today. Respectfully, honorably, without any emotion to it, just no. No, thank you. Hey, I need to borrow some money. I don't have it. That's not the right answer. No. Just silence after the no. That's all. I love you. I care about you. I did make an offer yesterday, and I had one person take advantage of it. I'm going to offer it to 3 more people. 3 more people. The deadline is Sunday night at midnight. You have to get to me by then. Usually it costs $1,000 to have me coach you for a month. And I'm going to offer you 90 days for $997. So if you need some practice in saying no, Bill says, I've heard it described as rule of 2. Some people are 2-minute friends, neighbors over the back fence. Others 2-hour friends, meal, 2-day friends, 2-week friends for a vacation together, etc. So like I said, one person already took advantage of the opportunity. I have 3 more slots. It's $9.97 to get coached by me, with me, for 3 months, and we'll work on a project that you're working on. Okay? I love you. I care about you. Have an extraordinary day. Share this video. Leave me a comment. You're awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.